And here. My name is Joellen Sumner, and those of you who may know me, I also go by the Tuneful Teacher. And today we are going to do a demonstration lesson of First Steps in Music. I brought my friend here to help me demonstrate and sing along with you. And I have a special treat at the end. Everybody stay toward the end. So I have a special freebie offer for you guys at the end of today's lesson. So First Steps in Music is an 8-step workout that we will be doing. Lots of bounces, tickles, wiggles, simple songs. So get your voices warmed up, mommies and daddies. Everybody go, woo! Woo! We just want to get that vocal mechanism going in the morning. And sometimes it's hard because we haven't sung yet. So now I'm getting my little friend and we are going to start with bounces. And bounces are going to be on your knee. Now if you have an infant, they probably want to look at you. So you want to either have your knees up in a seated position and then you can bounce like this, or you can seat them, protecting their neck and bouncing them on your knee. If you have a toddler, they can just sit right on your knee and they might want to face out. So either way, these are different ways that you can sit. So here we go. Trot onto Boston on the old mare, going to get baby a sweet, sweet pear. When we got there, the tree was bare. Had to go all the way back home again. Limp, hop, limp, hop, limp, hop. Be very expressive. Let's try it again. And again, this is going to be online so you can refer to it. And we're going to try it again. Trot onto Boston on the old mare, going to get baby a sweet, sweet pear. When we got there, the tree was bare. Had to go all the way back home again. Limp, hop, limp, hop, limp, hop. Okay, now let's try it in a different position. When we do First Steps in Music, we repeat things 4 times. And when, if you decide to take my course, you're gonna see 4 times in a lesson and then throughout the rest of the course as well. Children need to hear things over and over again. So if you have an infant and you're placing them in your lap on the upper part of your legs, you're going to protect their neck by putting them right on the upper part of your legs. And we're gonna try this again. Here we go. Trot onto Boston on the old mare, going to get baby a sweet, sweet pear. When we got there, the tree was bare. Had to go all the way back home again. Limp, hop, limp, hop, limp, hop. And make sure you're using expressive tone with your baby. Make sure that you are looking at your baby and making all sorts of goofy faces because they live in the land of make-believe and they live in the land of wonder. And we want to create wonder with our voices and our language. Okay, I think that was 3 times. One more time. Here we go. Trot onto Boston on the old mare, going to get baby a sweet, sweet pear. When we got there, the tree was bare. Had to go all the way back home again. Limp, hop, limp, hop, limp, hop. So use your voice in a high tone. Babies can hear, infants especially can hear higher frequency, higher sounds, higher pitches over lower pitches. So that's why we have to raise up our voices a little bit and sound like Mickey Mouse. And that's okay, it's our kids. They love it. Okay, our second bounce that I'm going to teach you today is called Riding Here to Get Married. This is a lot of fun. Again, you can sit them on one knee. You can sit them in between your legs. Infants, protect their neck. Either one is fine. Make sure that you do what's best and most comfortable for you. This one goes like this. Riding here to get married, get married, get married. Riding here to get married, rancy dancy titty-I-O. Oh, and we can do a little surprise on the second time. Maybe on the last one, we'll pick them up. Let's try that. We're riding here to get married, get married, get married. Riding here to get married, ransom, dansome, cinnamon tea. They didn't expect that. That makes them excited. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then they kind of like squiggle and maybe they're not vocal yet and they're just like, again. You can just see it in their voice, see it in their face and their actions. Let's try another one. I'm gonna go on the side like this. And let's pretend that I have an infant protecting their neck. And I'm gonna do, riding here to get married, get married, get married. Riding here to get married, ransom, dansome, cinnamon tea. And I just rock back and they are blown away. Another little thing you can do, parents at home, mommies, you might have a scarf. And so you can take a scarf and maybe mommy will be the bride. And mommy will put the scarf on her face and baby will be like, what is going on? You're just being imaginative and doing fun little play. So you can try it again. We're riding here to get married, get married, get married. Riding here to get married, ransom, dansome, cinnamon tea. And then you pull off the scarf. How fun is that? And even if you have a little baby girl, maybe they could wear it one time. Be creative. This is the fun part of First Steps in Music, is using wonder and love and affection with your kiddo in fun ways, fun and creative ways. Okay, we are going to move on to wiggles. Now, we are going to wiggle our baby's toes if you have an infant. You can't pry open an infant's fist, I know that for sure. So you want to make sure that you use their toes. And if you have a toddler, you can probably use their fingers as well. Always start from the thumb or the big toe for the babies and work your way out unless the song calls for otherwise. And even when they get more comfortable with this, if you do this, make this a routine in your family, you can have them do it to you, the toddlers that know the song, or you sing the song and you go to their steady beat. And you want to make sure you're wiggling on that steady beat. So this one is called This Little Baby. So a different one from you than This Little Piggy. So we're gonna start on the thumb. I'm gonna demonstrate on my hand here. This little baby rocked the cradle, and this little baby jumped in bed, and this little baby crawled on the carpet, and this little baby bumped his head, and this little baby played hide and seek. Ooh, ooh, peek. Ooh, ooh, peek. All right, then we do it on the other foot or the other hand. Here we go. One second. And today I had something go wrong, technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. This little baby rocked the cradle, and this little baby jumped in bed. This little baby crawled on the carpet, and this little baby bumped his head. And this little baby played hide and seek. Ooh, ooh, peek. Ooh, ooh, peek. So each way going a different direction, maybe covering their eyes, ooh, ooh, peek, going back and forth. That is going to just send the smiles their way and your way too. Lots of fun in those, in that little wiggle. So now we're going to do one that has animals and animal sounds, and this is wonderful as well. When we get to the pinky, we are going to squeeze it just a little bit. So you'll see what I mean in just a moment. This one is called The Dog Says Bow Wow. The dog says bow wow. The cow says moo moo. The lamb says ba ba. The duck says quack quack. And the kitty cat says meow. So on that ow, you're gonna give them a little pinch. Ow! And that will send them laughing as well. Here we go, let's try it on the other hand or the other foot. The dog says bow wow. The cow says moo moo. The lamb says ba ba. The duck says quack quack. And the Little kitty cat says, meow. Again, on the fingers, on the toes, and then maybe say it and see if your toddler can do it with you. But that needs a lot of practice. Like I said, this is not a one and done thing, parents. You need to scaffold their learning, as we say in the education system. So those are our wiggles that we're going to do today. Next, we're going to move on to tickles. And this is one of my favorites. So tickles can be done on the belly, on the feet, or on the hand. Each child is different and unique, we know. So make sure that you choose what's best for your kiddo. So we have here my little friend, and we're gonna do this one. It's called My Father Was a Butcher. And I love this one. I've done it to my baby niece. I think it's hilarious. I hope she does too. Okay, this one, here it goes. My father was a butcher, and my mother cuts the meat. And I'm a little hot dog that runs around the streets. And then we do a little tickle on the belly. You can move it to the foot. Remember, you're doing these 4 times each every day if you can put it into your schedule. My father was a butcher, and my mother cuts the meat. And I'm a little hot dog that runs around the street. Tickle, 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 tickle. All right, we're gonna move on to our second tickle because that one's pretty easy to remember. This one is called Round and Round the Garden, and it's just in time for Easter. Round and round the garden. Here we go. Let's practice this on the hand. This might be for more of an older infant or a toddler. Round and round the garden, the little bunny goes. Hippity hop, hippity hop. I'm gonna get your nose. As soon as you get up to their nose, tickle them under their arm. Let's try it again on the other hand. Here we go. Round and round the garden, the little bunny goes. Hippity hop, hippity hop. I'm gonna get your nose. Yes, and you know that they're loving that. And you're gonna be hippity hop all over their body. Hippity hop, hippity hop. You want to make sure you're following that steady beat. Hippity hop, hippity hop. It's that really large feeling beat. It's not following the words, that's the rhythm. The beat is the large heartbeat of the rhyme or the poem. Okay, like I said, this is a workout. Wow, we are going through this quite fast, and it is a lot of fun for the kiddos to move on to different things quite quickly. I found that even in the group classes. So this next one, we're moving on to tapping and clapping. And tapping and clapping, we are going to use their foot for infants. Toddlers or older infants, we could clap up into their hand, like so. But I'm gonna use the foot for this one because this is about a horse. And this is really, really important because we have, I actually heard this in my First Steps training program. I heard a woman in her 80s, early 90s, remember this from her childhood. So this is ethnomusicology, taking from the people and recycling it and putting it into today. So I just love that I heard this from the mouth of the woman that remembered it. Shoe the old horse, shoe the old mare, pound a nail here, pound a nail there, but let the little colty foot go bare, bare, bare. So then you're gonna be very sensitive and rub, 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 rub. So you're pounding, just a nice tap into their foot or into their hand. Shoe the old horse, shoe the old mare, pound a nail here, pound a nail there, but let the little colty foot go bare, bare, bare. Very good. All right, I'm gonna skip on now to, well, we all know pat a cake, which you can definitely do as a clapping game and a patting game. And here's demonstrating patting into their hand. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it, pat it, and mark it with a B. Put it in the oven for baby and me. 4 times. We did that on a video call yesterday with my niece. So cute, I love it. Okay, we're moving on to simple songs. So this is something that you can just, when you are sitting with your child, not even necessarily getting ready for nap time, or maybe you could sing it getting ready for nap time and then do a lullaby. But this is just kind of singing around the house. Maybe not necessarily just in a musical workout, but just draw on these little songs. And I'm gonna do this one today because it is so appropriate for our weather. Here we go. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Little children want to play, rain, rain, go away. And just a nice little rock to that slow beat would be fine. You could pat it also on them, maybe if you have an infant, patting it on their back while you're walking. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Little children want to play, rain, rain, go away. Just really nice and sweet. And then you can move it into a hum if you're going into a nap time, because babies really are paying attention and hanging on to your words, even as infants. But if you move it to a hum, then they're just listening to the melody. Then they're not really focused on what you're saying to them. Okay, then we're gonna go to another one. This one's a little bit more upbeat, so you could be singing it maybe as they're getting dressed in the morning. Oh, there she goes, all dressed up in her Sunday clothes. There she goes, all dressed up in her Sunday clothes. Oh, there she goes, all dressed up in her Sunday clothes. Or there he goes, and whatever day it is. Then you're teaching days of the week. You could use their name. You could use it for their brothers and sisters. Use it for the whole family. That is a wonderful little song that is very adaptable. Beat motions, this is a lot of fun. We're going to grab a scarf, grab a shaker maybe if you have playful maracas around the house, or if you don't, get a water bottle, put some rice in it. It's a lot of fun. We are going to do some beat motions. Thank you. We're going to put on this little song. You can find it on iTunes, Apple Music under Keeping the Beat. It's various artists, First Steps in Classical Music. And they have really great 1 to 2 minute short excerpts of classical music. So you can walk around the house, keeping the beat. You can demonstrate these different movements for your kiddo. And don't even need any instruments, just use your own body. Here we go. Okay, let's bounce and bounce, bounce, bounce. Feel that big beat. Tap. Arms up and down. Feeling that beat, the big real beat. And each time you hear a change, you can do something different. So maybe I'll grab my scarf and then I'll go side to side. And you're demonstrating this, Mom and Dad. You're just not letting the kids just go freeform because they don't know what to do. You are the teacher now, and I'm teaching you. Maybe up and down, up and down, up and down. Side to side. So many options with a scarf. Across. And you can hear the music change, and they might adapt and change too. And that's great. You keep doing it, they will watch you for a long time, and they might not even participate at first. And that's okay. They need you to be the example. Don't go running after them and chasing them. Just have some fun yourself. This is your little stress relief time. Maybe if you have an instrument, shake, 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 shake. Shake up high. Are you up high? Oh, let's shake it down low. And that's it. Like, the little excerpts there are awesome. So check it out. You can download that today on Apple Music. Keeping the beat. First Steps in Classical Music from Corelli to Kabalevsky. Beautiful, beautiful tunes on there. Moms with infants, you would be just holding that baby and tapping that beat on their back and kind of rocking side to side, feeling that steady beat. Maybe you could go into a mirror, have them facing out, or maybe you would be walking backwards facing and the mirror would be behind them. So walking away from the mirror and then walking into the mirror, walking away so they can see themselves and doing it to that steady beat. Lots of ideas. I'm full of them, so please reach out if you have any questions. Circle songs. Get the whole family involved in this one. This one is called 3 Times Around. And everybody would be in a circle and walking in a circle. So I'll just demonstrate right here. And we would go. 3 times around went our gallant ship. Then 3 times around went she. In a circle. 3 times around went our gallant ship. And we sank to the bottom of the sea. Now everybody's on the floor on their knees like this. And we're going to say this little rhyme. Repeat after me. Penny on the water. Penny on the sea. Up jumps a little fish. And up jumps me. So a lot of kids love that. And you can repeat that over and over again. Again, let's try it. 3 times around went our gallant ship. Then 3 times around went she. 3 times around went our gallant ship. And we sank to the bottom of the sea. And then everybody taps on the floor. Penny on the water. Penny on the sea. Up jumps a little fish and up jumps me. Lots of fun in that one. Friends, we're coming to the end of our demonstration lesson, but I will stick around if you have any questions. And then because of our technical difficulties, I have to send this off as well to Instagram. I'm so sorry for my Instagram friends and my YouTube friends. It's only working on Facebook today. Oh, so we're gonna do a little lullaby. And with lullabies, obviously you're cradling your little one. And you just wanna make sure that this is nice and gentle. And yes, we have a lot of songs that are in higher keys, but this is the keys that are familiar to babies and that they will be singing in this voice. If we are talking to them constantly down here, and this is where their voice is going to develop and they're singing, they think that this is their singing voice. I have kindergartners that think that this is their singing voice, and it is not. This is not my singing voice. This is my singing voice. So parents, work with me here. I know I can help you raise your voice up to a singing voice and do these songs. So, hush my babe, lie still and slumber. Can you guys sing that with me? Hush my babe, lie still and slumber. Very beautiful. Holy angels, guard thy bed. Let's try that again. Holy angels, guard thy bed. Now this is where it goes a little bit higher, so we have to raise up our eyebrows, smile. Heavenly blessings without number. Heavenly blessing without number. Beautiful. Gently stealing on thy head. Gently stealing on thy head. So then when you put it all together, you might want to hum it. And as you are singing, you want to make sure that you move to a hum to put them down to bed, because they won't be so concentrated on what you're saying, because they're alert. They're listening to you. So my friends, that is a little demonstration lesson of First Steps in Music. I would love to give all of my friends that have been stayed tuned in for the whole thing, I would like you to go to this website right now, and I'll put it in the comments, bit.ly, bit.ly/First Steps Songbook, all lowercase. First Steps Songbook, bit.ly/First Steps Songbook, all lowercase. And I have that special songbook for you. And just leave me your name and your email so we can keep in touch, because I have a lot of good freebie goodies to give to you, and I am going to be launching this online course very, very soon where you can access all of these songs anytime, anywhere, coronavirus or not, because we need to make families musical again. If you want to be a musical family, please leave me a little message, hashtag musical family in the comments, and I really look forward to seeing you guys and talking with you all soon. Thank you so much. My name is Joellen Sumner. I'm the Tuneful teacher, and this has been First Steps in Music. All right. Do, do, do.